Welcome back to Where is the Money? So apparently the money is not with Amazon's customer service. If you ever tried to refund something or speak to someone, you had some issues with a package not arriving, you had an issue with trying to get some details about the delivery time, whatever it is, dealing with your package from Amazon, you would have discovered it's a nightmare.
Have you ever tried to contact a company like Apple or Amazon or Facebook? You probably found that finding a phone number can be very difficult. John Matarese has a new warning about a customer service scam, so you don't waste your money.
Now, Amazon's issue with customer service has got so bad that as of recently, they had to put out a customer service warning, not about it improving, no, it's about scammers using fake customer service. You decide to order something or submit your order, you get an email, your item is on the way, and all of a sudden you get messages from personal emails and phone numbers from random people you've never heard of. Come on, Amazon. All that money y'all make, y'all can't create a decent experience for people to the point that scammers are having a field day with your customers. Come on, Bezos.
I need to know, does anybody else have a massive issue with Amazon right now? Because I've been having problem after problem. I've tried contacting them about things, nothing is working, and I'm just at I don't know what to do. I'm getting to a point where I might honestly cancel my Amazon subscription, and I've lived for that thing. So first thing, it wasn't really an issue for me, but for somebody close to me, I got my package and two other packages that weren't even addressed to me. They had similar numbers. So I contacted them, was like, hey, and then I realized the address was just down the road, probably 10 minutes. And I was like, I can drop it off. They said, no, against the policies, can't do that. So now I have to return it, take it back. And that poor lady is probably out whatever she ordered. And I don't know what'll happen with that. Hopefully they refund it. And then the next day, I should have had an $800 camera. I don't know if you're in the world of cameras, but I ordered the brand new Insta360 X5. $800 camera minimum. I think it was $840 or something like that, but besides the point. So I get the package, it comes in, I'm at the house, I see the guy pull in, so I go out, grab the box, I'm like, thanks so much, whatever. Come inside, open it immediately, and there's not a single thing that is a camera in there. There are two items, maybe worth $20, $30. One was a little girl's headband holder, and the other one was string lights with big stars on them and something else. So I contact them, and I'm like, hey, received items that 100% I didn't order. You can check my order list. Do not have these items. Contacted customer service the first time, and it was basically like, oh, there's nothing we can do. We're gonna investigate further. And kind of to me, I took that as are you insinuating that I'm lying about what I got? I was like, I'll send you a picture. I'll do whatever. They're like, oh, you'll get an email after this, and you can attach the pictures. So I'm like, okay, great, whatever. Okay, not much you can do. I guess I'll wait for this email. I was like, when is it coming? Right after this phone call. Phone call ends. Nothing. Probably an hour later, I reach out again. The second gentleman, I reached out over the chat for Amazon customer service. I reached out and I was like, hey, I don't think anybody understands what I'm trying to say. I got items. The box had my address on it, but the items weren't mine. So maybe whoever's items these are has my camera. And so I don't know if you want it. I was like, I feel like nobody knows what I'm trying to say. They're basically all saying, oh, it arrived. Yeah, the box. A box with my shipping label, but not my camera. So I'm stressed out. They're arguing with me, being like, there's nothing they can do. How is there nothing you can do? Amazon has insurance for stuff like this. And do they not film when people pack the boxes? I've seen videos, don't know if they're fully accurate, but you see them scan something and then it lights up on the wall and takes them right to where they need to pick up the item. They pick up the item, scan it, the item, put it in the box, and the box I'm pretty sure is filmed, unless I'm totally wrong and just took that out of place. But either way, you think you'd be able to figure that out pretty quickly.
Okay, so let's pause right there. So the fact that they can't identify a $800 camera or if it's in a box or not is concerning, because if you spend that much money on a camera, you want to have confidence that whether the third-party seller or Amazon that's doing FBA shipping on behalf of the seller and they have it in their warehouse, regardless of where it's packed, it should be some assurance that the item is actually there. And if that item is removed for whatever apparent reason, it should be some checks and balances to understand where it went, who last had it, and what's going on. Just that it's delivered with the wrong items doesn't really sit well for a lot of people, even myself. And them talking about it's nothing you can do is wild.
And I'm sitting here thinking, like, I reached out the day before for somebody else's item saying, hey, I got the wrong thing. It wasn't even shipped to me, but I was like, I got items that I didn't order and they're for somebody else. But would you do that if you accidentally got an $800 camera? Probably not. There's a lot of people that wouldn't. I personally would give it back and message, because I'm the type that would sit here and like stress, one, feel bad and like feel sick in my stomach. Two, I would feel like there'd be a way that they would track that and be like, oh girl, you stole an $800 camera. So I'm hoping if that's the case, somebody gets caught and like things happen. But either way, not my fault, not my problem, not the Insta360's problem. They sent it to Amazon. Amazon packed it and now I don't have it. And so I ordered another one because I'm like, screw you guys, I need this for Thursday. Like I have things I need to do for work with this camera. Ordered another one. It said it'll arrive here tonight by 10 p.m. It still has not shipped. All my other items that I ordered like a couple days ago still have not shipped. They keep updating, being like, oh, tomorrow at 10 p.m. Tomorrow at 10 p.m. It is not shipped. And I need that camera. And they won't give me my money back. Now twice I've paid for this camera. The one I'm about to cancel because it's not going to come for tomorrow. And I would probably have better luck just going into the city and buying it at this point. But the second camera, what do I do if they're not going to refund it? Like, I think I can dispute the charges. But they're like, oh, I would wait for this investigation. Okay, well, I asked specifically, is there an investigation number I can have? Two, what are the steps of this investigation? Buddy left the chat on the second person. The third person I reached out to a couple hours later was a little bit nicer and was like, hey, like if you don't hear anything by May 3rd, I'm like, okay, but it doesn't matter by May 3rd. I need this camera May 1st. That's 2 days past when I need it. And I'm like, I don't know how else to say this to you guys. I need that refund. I didn't steal the camera, but I will go buy another camera. And I just feel like they're holding on to like the whole fact of refunding because it's such an expensive item that is now not delivered in their eyes. But I have items that aren't mine, and I'm pretty sure they have like the Amazon barcode on it, unless somebody opened up my box, put random stuff in after the fact if it was packed, but I don't see that happening. I see Amazon accidentally putting the wrong shipping label on the wrong box, and somebody out there has an $800 camera, and I'm really hoping they do the right thing. But I've never had this problem with Amazon, and I am stressing out about it because even that second camera I ordered, I'm like, what if it comes, what if the box has nothing in it, or what if the box has other items in it, but now it's not even shipping. So I'm just like fuming today, and yesterday was worse. Today is like a little bit better, but also like I've ordered a second one. That should prove to you I did not steal the camera. Why the frick would I pay another $1,000 for a second camera if I already had one that I'm now trying to get for free by saying it was delivered or wasn't delivered when it was delivered? Like that makes no sense to me. And now that second camera will not be here. No idea of when it'll come.
So just to keep track, this is 2 customer service representatives so far with this whole fiasco wouldn't let her deliver the box that was delivered wrong to her address the first time before the camera that had just the box and nothing in it. Before that, tried to give it to the person down the street. They said not to do so. So we have her that didn't get her item and got a random box with some random items in it, not her camera. Great customer service, Amazon. All the steps and all the twists and turns that she went through with customer service at Amazon is ridiculous. So let's see if we can recap here. We have a lady that bought a camera, received the item. Her camera's not in the box it's supposed to be in. It's addressed to her. 2 random items, that's not her camera. Contacted 2 customer service reps, spinned her around several times. Finally, she was like, I need this for work. They'll do some kind of investigation. While that's happening, she still needs this for work, so she orders a second camera, another $800 camera, hoping that that gets expedited to her house to make up the difference while the first investigation is going on. She looks at the status of those items and it says it's not shipped. It's not moving, it's not in transit, it's just dead still on the progress bar. Gotta be frustrating, bro. I ordered a $1,000 camera directly from Sony and it's nerve-wracking until you get that thing in your hand. So I feel bad for her experience. Can anyone else relate to her experience and kind of their personal issues with Amazon? Do you feel like Amazon's customer service is getting better? Probably not. So put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Where is the Money? Talk to you soon.